Like in Toy Story?
Yeah. You know, like when they're moving, Toy Story 1, when they're moving.
Andy's coming.
No. Guys are stupid. No, when Andy is no, when they're moving, and then Buzz and Woody have to get back to the car from Sid's house because Sid almost blew them up. And so the Andy's mom is in the car and she's all like, "Everybody say bye, house." And then Woody's all like, "Buzz, the van is leaving." And they try to get through the fence, but because Buzz gets stuck because of the rocket, he can't get through the fence. And then Woody looks at him. He's like, "Oh, God damn it." So he jumps off the van and he goes and helps Buzz. Buzz is like, "No, go without me." And then Woody comes up and then Tom Hanks pushes Tim Allen's face down so the rocket goes under the fence hole. And then they miss the van. And so they run up and then there's a dog. But then also the moving fan goes above them, and they're like, sure. And they go grab onto the tag, or wait, no, there's a skateboard. Oh wait, no wait, there's a dog. No wait, the skateboard first. No. Okay, so they grab the tag.
Slinky was helping him.
They grab the tag. No, they grab the tag and then they open the door. Or no, does Woody get lost? I don't know. No, okay, so no, Woody opens the door of the moving van. Oh man, why didn't I leave the stream on? No, okay, yeah, so Woody opens the door of the moving van, and then they're all like, "Guys, I didn't kill Buzz, he's right there." And then they're like, "Nah, fuck that shit," and then they threw him overboard.
Nah, fuck that shit. The grass.
No, okay, all right, okay, wait.
I see Mr. Pig saying that. Nah, fuck that shit.
No, I see Mr. Potato Head saying that. And so they throw him overboard. And then they're like, and they look through the eyeballs, and after they're having a fucking party and stuff, and then the eyeball guy, he looks over and he's like, guys, Woody was telling the truth. And Bo Peep, she's all like, "Here, let me lift your faggot ass up." And she looks through the eyes, and they're like, "Oh no, Woody was telling the truth." And then they threw RC overboard, and then somebody came up. I can't remember who it was, but they were like, "Oh my God, he's at it again." Oh, it was Woody. Woody took RC first out, and then he pushed him overboard, and then they're like, "Nah, fuck that." And then they threw Woody overboard, and then RC was being controlled by Woody, and then they picked up Buzz under the car, and then they're like, "Vroom, vroom, 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 vroom." And then there was a dog. I don't remember what happened to the dog. Something happened to the dog.
I'm trying to remember the dog.
The dog was really cute.
I just paused the conversation thinking that maybe it would be over when I came back.
No. Okay.
Still going.
Okay, and then RC loses power, and they're like, "No," and then Bo Peep's all like, "No, my boyfriend." And then so what happens was Woody and Buzz were all like, "Oh my God, I got a match in my pocket and in my gun holster." And then Buzz was all like, "I got a rocket." And so Woody was all like, "Yeah, fuck yeah!" And he lights the match, and then all of a sudden, poosh, a car comes, and the match is out. And then the match is out. But then Woody was like, "Oh no," and he dramatically fell to the ground, right? But then his hands started burning, and he's all like, "What the fuck?" And he looks at Buzz, and Buzz's helmet is lighting Woody on fire, and Woody's like, "Yes!" And so he takes the rocket fuse and he puts it under Buzz's head, right? And then and then he lights it on fire, and then they're like, "Oh yeah," and then they start going straight, but then Woody's all like, "Rockets explode," and then they start going straight, but then they stop going straight because they went up, and I'm not really sure how they went up, but that kind of happened. And then Buzz was all like, "It's falling with style," and then he expands his wings and he cuts the rocket off, and I mean, like, he couldn't do that in the fucking first place, right? So he cuts the rocket off, and they fly straight. Instead of in the moving van, Woody's all like, "Oh, the moving van's right there." And Buzz is all like, "We're not going to the moving van." They jump. And for some fucking reason, the sunroof is open right at that moment, so they just like Buzz is just like, oh yeah, I can fall right into that hole right there, and they land right in Andy's lap pretty much, and Andy's all like, whoa, this isn't weird at all. They were here the whole time. I mean, I looked up and down this goddamn van for like 4 days straight, but you know, I didn't find them. And then all of a sudden, these toys that are bigger than my goddamn giant ass head, they're here. They were here the whole time. Fucking Andy.
Oh,
Fucking
shit.
Andy.